Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Techno Talks here. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Spigen Tough Armor case for the Google Pixel 8 Pro. So right away, taking a look at the packaging, we can see that we do have the Spigen logo up top, made for Google Pixel. Nice little image of what the case looks like, the device it's for, the case type, and then we also do have the color. So this case does come in 4 colors, and it does all go for $24.99 on Amazon, which I will have linked down below. The Tough Armor series of cases has probably been one of my favorite cases from Spigen. It's their thickest case, but also their most protective case. Plus, it does give you some more functionality other than being thick. So if we do go ahead and open it up, all we have to do is pull this tab. And here is our case inside of a plastic pouch. And then if we take it out of the pouch, here is the first look at the Spigen Tough Armor case. So on the back, we can see that we have this really nice and clean design. They also went ahead and changed up the design a little with the camera array for the pixels. Last year, it wasn't like this. It was just this lip that they had all over. This time it's going around every single lens and the flashlight thermometer or the temperature sensor, which is really nice. I think it adds to the design. If we do take a look at the inside before placing the phone inside, this is a 2-part case. It does actually come off, so there's this hard TPU, and then we also do have this soft material right here, the soft silicon. And if we do take a look at the inside, we can see that we have these rubber foam pads. These are these yellow foam pads, which actually absorb the shock a lot better compared to some other materials. It also does say Tough Armor on the inside with their logo right there. And we can see that that cushioning does go all around the edges and also the top and bottom of the case. We also see that we do have these little air pockets, so they still are using their air cushion technology on this case as well. And what that basically does is keeps air pockets inside of there so that when you do drop it on its edges, it absorbs the shock a little better compared to some other cases. Again, let's go ahead and place our phone inside of this case. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the right side as the buttons are on that side. And if we do go ahead and just push down. All right, so now that we have the phone inside of the case, let's go ahead and take a look at the back. So the back of this case is very nice and minimal. We only have the Spigen logo right here on the kickstand, which is something that I really enjoy on this case. And then other than that, it's just this plain black back. We do have some other colors as well, but again, this is the color I have. So looking at the camera lip that they have changed up a little, we still do have a lip going all around the camera array. So again, in a case, if you do drop it on its back, the camera lenses should be fine, and so should the back portion of this case, as it is protected with all that cushioning. And then same goes for the temperature sensor and flashlight. Taking a look up front, we can see that we have a nice large lip going all across the display. So if you do add a screen protector on here, this will still be above that screen protector. And again, if you do drop it on its face, then it should be fine in most circumstances. We also do have a nice large speaker grill cut out up top, so we're not going to be losing out on sound quality. And the same goes for the bottom. We do have a USB-C charging port and speaker grill cut out. We do have this really nice design that's on the edges of this case. I'm not sure if it helps with any drop protection. I haven't really heard anything about that, but again, they did add that over there. Taking a look at the top, we do have a nice little microphone cutout, and then on the right side, we also do have the plus and minus for the volume rocker, and then we also do have this textured power button, which feels really nice in the hand. So if it is in your pocket, you'll be able to feel where the power button is, and you won't be misclicking. We also do have some little more branding right here. It just says Tough Armor, but other than that, again, this is a very clean case overall. So taking a look at the buttons, let's go ahead and actually test those. This is a thick case, and you might think the buttons aren't very clicky, they're hard to click, but Spigen has nailed this in a lot of their Tough Armor cases, and so I don't think it's gonna be hard to click. So starting off with the volume rocker, 3, 2, 1. Again, very nice and easy to click. And moving on to the power button, in 3, 2, 1. Again, super nice and easy to click. So something that Spigen does really well are the buttons. They usually never miss with this. It's always a pleasure to see case brands that make the buttons very clicky and easy to click, especially with a case that's this thick. And again, this is a thick case. In no means it's a thin case, and it does add some bulk to your phone. But again, the Pixel 8 Pro and phones in general have been getting larger, so it's kind of getting harder to make cases feel good in the hand. But again, the Tough Armor, compared to some other cases that I've seen that don't even protect the phone as well as this, this is still a nice thick case, so it does have a nice thickness. It's not too thick, but again, as I said, it does still feel that way. So moving on to the back once again, let's go and actually test out this kickstand. Very simple kickstand. it just locks in. There's a mechanism right there, it just clicks into it, but that is about it. No special magnets or anything like that. It does seem like a flimsy kickstand, but this actually lasted a really long time. I never had any issues with it. And we do have 2 ways that we can stand up our phone, either in this 90-degree position, or if we do flip it around, we can get it in this 30-degree position. So 2 ways to actually use your phone and the kickstand. Unfortunately, you can't go in this vertical mode, so it has to be horizontal. But again, when you're watching something, this is a nice to have feature. So let's go ahead and actually take out this case real quick. Again, to take it off, you just push down from one of the sides, and that is about it. And voila. So here's our case. Go ahead and plop our phone right here and actually open up this case. So as I said, this is a 2-part case. We do have the soft silicone material on the inside, and then we also do have the hard plastic on the outside, and here it is. So again, it is a 2-part case for that extra protection. So Spigen does a good job with these cases. To place it back on, so no worries, it's pretty easy and it won't come off on its own. You kind of have to push it out of its place. That is it. So very nice and simple case. Again, this case, in my opinion, does the job protecting the phone. It's not too thick. Again, it is a little thick, but again, it's not too thick compared to some other cases. And you do get the functionality of a kickstand. Plus, it doesn't look too bad. It looks very minimal in my opinion and does look really nice. So that'll basically wrap it up for this video. As always, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and see y'all in the next one.